Iran nuclear talks continue past deadline. 20th Knesset sworn in during celebratory first meeting. Turkish prosecutor dies of wounds after Istanbul hostage shootout. And gorilla rescues her sister after she falls into zoo mode. Shalom and welcome to the Jerusalem Post News. The top stories for April 1st. 6 world powers and Iran met again today in a bid to reach an initial accord on reining in Tehran's nuclear program. The parties failed to agree on crucial details such as the lifting of UN sanctions by a midnight deadline. The negotiators ended talks in the Swiss city of Lausanne in the early morning hours, and it was unclear how long the negotiations would continue. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu called on the international community today to insist on a better deal.
Iran must stop its aggression in the region, stop its terrorism throughout the world, and stop its threats to annihilate Israel. That should be non-negotiable. And that's the deal that the world powers must insist upon. Thank you.
Elected Israeli Knesset members convened yesterday for the inauguration of the 20th Parliament. President Reuven Rivlin was welcomed in an official ceremony held at the Knesset Plaza. The 120 newly elected lawmakers were then sworn in the Parliament plenary. In a later ceremony held at the Parliament's Chagall Hall, Prime Minister Netanyahu, who was criticised for anti-Arab rhetoric during the election campaign, pledged to represent all citizens of Israel and heal rifts.
בכוונתי להקים ממשלה שתפעל למען כל אזרחי ישראל, ללא יוצא מן הכלל. משימתנו הראשונה היא לאחות את הקרעים. חג שמח לכל בית ישראל. תודה רבה לכם.
An Istanbul prosecutor died from his wounds after security forces stormed the office where the members of a far-left Turkish group took him hostage yesterday, killing his 2 captors. The Revolutionary People's Liberation Party front had published a picture of the prosecutor with a gun to his head and said it would kill him unless its demands were met. Turkish President Tayyip Erdogan said Mehmet Selim Kiraz had been shot 3 times in the head and twice in the body. He died despite being rushed to hospital for emergency surgery. And a gorilla in Ramat Gan Safari Zoo came to the rescue of her younger sister, who fell into a 5-meter moat which separates the gorillas and the visitors at the zoo. A passing visitor filmed the 3-year-old gorilla, named Amelia, falling into the ditch. Her 8-year-old sister, Aina, was then seen carrying her on her back, attempting to climb up the moat wall, but was scared off by a power cable and fell down. The zoo spokeswoman Sagit Horowitz said the 2 then successfully climbed up the other side of the moat into the visitors area, which was evacuated by the zoo staff. And that's it for today. We'll be back tomorrow with more news from Israel. Until then, shalom from the Jerusalem Post studios.